Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to a brand new video on my channel. As always, I'm Jay, and guys, I am here with another little breakdown reaction kind of video to give my thoughts on the first trailer for Resident Evil Welcome to Raccoon City, which is the official reboot of the live-action Resident Evil films. Of course, as many of you know, Milla Jovovich was the star of the last 10 to 20. Just kidding, I don't even know how many there were. I didn't really have any fan skin in the game, as it were, because I wasn't a fan of Resident Evil until recently of the release with Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil 3, and I even went back and played Resident Evil 1 remake, and I think that they are all mastercraft. Gameplay is awesome, and that the story and the elements and all that other stuff were really cool. So as a newbie to the fandom, I really am looking forward to this kind of interpretation where they're trying to go back to the roots and actually do the source material some justice. So as far as this goes, I already watched the trailer, so I'm going to be going through and cherry picking some things that I noticed and giving my thoughts on it. Just again, I'm not going to play the trailer just to avoid some copyright claims, but let's dig into my thoughts starting now. So right off the bat, we're starting it off right with an actual character that you might recognize from the game, specifically Claire Redfield here, coming in hot on her motorbike, going to Raccoon City, having no idea what's going on, and then you're seeing little snippets of all the craziness and stuff. You're seeing the, Umbrella Corporation kind of coming in there, and you're seeing all the pandemonium and all the roads being shut down and everything. And yeah, this is totally what I want to be seeing right now in a Resident Evil film, for sure. We're going forward, and it's taking place in September 30th, 1998. Hell to the yes. They're making this retro. They're making it more towards the tail end of the 90s, which is when the games came out and when they're set. And so, again, bravo. I'm enjoying what I'm seeing here. So there's a little exchange between Claire and Chris, who is played by Robbie Amell. And I don't mind Robbie Amell. I think he's a good choice. And again, I think he's pretty good for casting a Chris Redfield, and especially how Chris was depicted in the first few games. But he's having this kind of discussion going on with Claire, saying, no one believes in your conspiracy theories about Umbrella and all this bullshit. Well, dude, if you're watching this videos and stuff that she's showing you, I mean, I would start to think something. And then, of course, you got Birkin over here, and there's a flash of Jill Valentine, which I didn't know that she was playing Jill Valentine, but I'm very eager to see what they do with the characters. And then I believe this is Wesker right here. Not too bad of casting. I think that's pretty solid if we're going to make a more realistic version and adaptation. Oh yes, that's some freaky shit, and that's from the first game remake. They added this character in there, but it's already getting the creepy vibe, and RPD just freaking looks exactly like it does in the new games. And then we got Leon Kennedy. Doesn't have that cool little hairstyle like he has, kind of rough and rugged over here. Seeing all these freaking weird ass zombie guys and gals trying to come, and seeing the pandemonium going on, seeing the truck driver from the RE2 remake and the original game, of course. Of course, he's all zombied out because, reasons. And we're getting more pandemonium going on, set to hey, what's going on? And then you got my dude Donald Logue, Grounded for Life, Gotham, Blade, and I thought I heard he was going to be the chief, but I don't know. I can't remember. Again, guys, please let me know down in the comments below. Ripped straight from the game, guys. This is what we're talking about. This is what we need. We need the source material to be honored here. And this is ripping it straight from the games right here, man. So definitely awesome. And then you get the freaking dogs coming out. Oh my God. It's almost like they're going to be doing both sides. So they're going to be having the RE1 story and the RE2 story kind of converging. So I wonder how they're going to balance that out, because if done well, it could really work very well. But if not, it could seem like a cluster because they're just throwing too much stuff at you. But I'm digging it, man. I am digging this, and I think that the vibe is right, and I think that everything's looking pretty cool and spot on. And yeah, I think that this is going to be a really cool adaptation, especially when they're mimicking the shot that you see in the game where they finally discover a zombie and he stops and turns as he's eating somebody, and it's just like, this has got to be Birkin. This is Birkin turning into a tyrant monster or whatever. Or not a tyrant, but like that weird eyeball monster. So I am so ready for that. And then right after that, you got freaking Claire and Leon coming to face with what? That is some badass special effects right there. That shit right there is what I'm talking about. That liquor looks so f***ing good. He looks so crazy scary. That thing looks real. You know what? I'm wondering if that's a puppet, actually, because that shit looks too good to be 3D. That's all I'm saying. This is really awesome. This is exactly what I'm dying for. This is what I'm wanting right now from a Resident Evil movie. So when I heard that they were going to be making another movie series and they were going to kind of rewind the clocks and do everything, being a new fan, having loved the new games and kind of gone back and played some of the old stuff and everything, I think this is perfect. It's looking great. Obviously, looks can be deceiving, but looking at this is great. I mean, the only complaints that I have is that the characters aren't 100% visually as they are translated from the games to now. And if the worst thing that I have to complain about is hairdos not being the same, or that Jill Valentine doesn't have a beret or whatever, I think I'm in pretty good shape, and I think that my expectations are actually pretty good right now. Well, guys, that's all the time that I have for today, so thank you so much for joining me on this. And yeah, guys, if you dug the video, like, comment, and subscribe. And if you are sub, hit that bell button. That way you never miss a moment of my content. But until next time, guys, as always, I'm Jay, so take care, and bye.